Welcome back to Mimi's Organic Eats. Today I'm showing you how to make a flower cake. This easy sheet cake is simply stunning and it's made with no artificial colors. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Add 680 grams of cake flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 454 grams of cane sugar to a stand mixer. Mix on low for a few rotations to combine the dry ingredients. Next, add in the zest of 1 lemon, 1 cup of canola oil, 4 large eggs, and 1 cup of milk, and mix on low until combined into a smooth cake batter. If you're avoiding seed oils, you can feel free to sub out the canola oil for extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil as well. Transfer the batter to a 9 by 13 inch baking pan that's lined with parchment paper. Bake at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Allow the cake to cool completely before removing it from the pan. While the cake is baking, make the buttercream frosting by adding 340 grams of softened butter, 454 grams of sifted powdered sugar, the juice of half a lemon, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract to a stand mixer. Mix on low until combined and then add in 1 to 3 tablespoons of milk into the frosting until you get a smooth and creamy consistency. Make sure to scrape down the sides of the bowl to ensure everything is mixed together evenly. Once the frosting is made, remove a small amount of frosting, only about 3 to 4 tablespoons, and put it in a small bowl. This will be for the leaves, which is why you don't need a lot. Then divide the remaining frosting evenly among 5 bowls. This will be for the flowers. In the first bowl, add 1 to 2 teaspoons of organic strawberry powder and add a few drops of water and mix together. Feel free to add more strawberry powder to get the desired color that you like and more water if the frosting seems dry. It should be smooth and silky so you can easily pipe it out. Then transfer this to a piping bag with a Teco tip number 846. Next, I use India Tree Nature's Colors orange dye, and then I transfer the orange to a piping bag with a Teco tip number 864. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of wild blueberry powder to another bowl with a little bit of water and stir to combine until you get the desired color. Transfer this to a piping bag with a Teco tip number 32. Next, add a half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of blue spirulina powder to another bowl with a few drops of water and stir to combine until you have the desired blue color. Transfer to a piping bag with a Teco tip number 104. In the last of the 5 bowls, add 1 to 2 teaspoons of raspberry powder and a few drops of water and stir to combine until you have the desired color. Transfer to a piping bag with a Teco tip number 18. In the last bowl with the least amount of frosting, add a little bit of matcha powder and a few drops of water and mix together. Transfer this to a piping bag with a Teco tip number 68 for the leaves. Remove the cake from the baking pan and place it on the serving platter that you plan to serve the cake on. To begin piping the flowers, I start with a light pink frosting with a Teco tip number 846 as these are the largest roses. You can start anywhere you like on the cake, holding the piping bag straight up and down, apply a good amount of pressure and pipe a spiral starting in the middle and working your way out until you get the desired size rose. Continue to do this in a few different spots on the cake. Next, using the orange frosting with a Teco tip number 864, repeat the same movement by piping a spiral starting in the middle and spiraling your way outwards until you get the desired rose size. Space them out on the cake however you like. Next, using the raspberry frosting with a Teco tip number 18, pipe small dollops of frosting in a circle and then fill in the center with 1 dollop. This technique is like making a hydrangea flower. Continue to do this around the cake. Next, using the blue spirulina powder with a Teco tip number 104, hold the piping bag with the larger part of the tip pointed towards the cake and the smaller side pointed towards the ceiling. Pipe upside down U's in a circle motion to create the petals of a wildflower. I add a small amount of India Tree's Nature's Colors nonpareils into the middle where all the petals connect for the center of the flower. Then, using the blueberry frosting with a Teco tip number 832, repeat the same spiral that you did with the pink and the orange, starting in the middle and working your way out. Continue around the cake with these smaller rosettes. Once you have some of the flowers where you like them, then it's just time to go back and forth with all the colors and flower styles and fill in the cake. This is totally freeform, so you should definitely have fun with this and don't worry about it too much. Once the cake is completely covered in flowers, then it's time to add the leaves with the green. To pipe the leaves, just ensure you're using a good amount of pressure and pipe a small little wave movement anywhere that you want a leaf to be. Continue to do this around the cake, adding leaves on the sides of flowers. Once your cake is done, you have a beautiful flower cake with no artificial colors. Then it's ready to cut and enjoy. You can apply this buttercream flower technique to any cake that you like. If you want more baking tutorials like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join me next time in the kitchen.